Hey everybody, I'm back. This is the Master Duelist, and today, guys, this is another video of a deck profile. I'm building this deck in real life, guys, because I really want to use them. When I first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh, I bought the Fire King structure deck, and a couple of these cards are in here. I think like Bear or something was in here or something. I don't know. But anyways, guys, let's get on to it. Now with Spirit at 3, you can run the pure Act 3 Axis 3, whatever you call it, but I'm going to run it as like the 3.5 because, you know, some of the 4 stars are pretty good in this deck, like mainly Bear, Gorilla, and Dragon. But 3 Spirit, now this is at 3, normal summon it, and then say if like Rooster's in the grave or Leopard's in the grave, you know, you make your Horse Prince or your Vulcan the Divine or whatnot. And yeah, the 3 Rooster, I'm really not really going to go into the effects, guys. Like, I'll tell you, Rooster, for effect, when you special summon by the effect of Fire Fist monster, you search out any Fire Fist monster. Leopard, he's your searcher of the deck. Bear, when he inflicts battle damage, he sets a Fire Formation card, and then 1 Gorilla and 1 Dragon. Dragon just helps you. He's like the monster reborn of the deck. And then 2 Wolf Bark. Some people run 3, some people run 2. This card is kind of expensive. This deck isn't budget friendly, but I mean, yeah, I mean the price is all right for what you get for. But 3 10 keys, because 10 keys amazing. 2 Tensu, 3's cloggy. 1 is not enough. 2 is fine, just because it gives your people a boost in attack. They don't stack, unfortunately. That would be kind of overpowered though. And then 2 Geico. I feel like now with Soul Drain and Vanities at 1, most people aren't going to run MSTs, so they're going to run a little bit more trap cards, which trap cards are going to start making a rise. And this prevents, it's like a Night Beam, prevents people from activating the set spell trap card that you target this card with, and gives your people a boost and whatnot, and it's just really good. Most people run 1. I'm going to run 2 just because you can get rid of back row and whatnot. Or MSTs, because, it's a staple. I will always run MSTs until the Galaxy Cyclone spell card comes out, just because this MST is just, it's a staple in any deck. And then for a little bit on the defense, 2 Forbidden Lance. If they try to Raigeki me, this saves me, or if I'm attacking and they do something to boost their guy's attack, Forbidden Lance will minus theirs. And then, Book of Moon, because it's Book of Moon and Raigeki, because, like I said, it's a staple. And then for traps, 2 Tensen, just because you activate it, you give your person yourself 700 more attack and then 300 more, which is just really nice because that's an extra 1,000 attack basically. And then you get like 2 of these on the field, and you put on 1 person, that's like 2,000 attack bonus, which is just really good for Bear, because if they attack, you activate both, you get his effect off, and it's just a really good card. 3 is kind of cloggy, so 2 is just absolutely fine. And then 1 Tenkin, I may bump this up to 2 just because you save yourself from Raigekis and whatnot, because its effects are negated, but this, like I said, it boosts up your people by 300 attack, and it protects your people from spell or trap card effects that would destroy or whatnot. And then basically for trap negation, because Phoenix Chain's not good in this deck because that's really cloggy with all these other continuous spell cards and whatnot. 3 Breakthrough Skill, just because not only does it negate people's effects, but also you can use it on your turn. And like I said, it's not really cloggy because you can activate it and it doesn't sit there because there are monsters on the field. So it's just a really good card. And then, Mirror Force for defense, and then staples like a Bottomless and a Compulse. And then for the extra, 2 Horse Princes. If you can get 3, go ahead. I just run 2 for now. And then Vulcan the Divine, really good because he's a Beast Warrior and you can synchro it up with Spirit and then any of the 3 stars. You can bounce himself and another card that your opponent controls that's face up on the field. That's just really good because, it can get rid of some troublesome cards. And then, for the XYZs, 2 Fire King, 1 Cardinal, 2 Lion Emperor, just helps you recycle. He also has effect negation. This also recycles. And then for the non-Fire Fist, 2 Castels, just because it gets over a lot of other troublesome cards. Ragna Zero, because, it's a staple. Gaga Cowboy, for the burn game. Rhapsody and number 80, just because, like I said, it just gets rid of some troublesome cards, and because you can make them pretty easily. And then Fortune Tune, I was thinking about this, and I totally forgot them. I know people in Burning Abyss use this, but because the fact is that if you use this, you can recycle your 2 level 3s that you make them with. So let's say all your horse princes are dead. This allows you to go into your conservative play, allows you to recycle if you need to. You gain life points. You can't be targeted by card effects, which is really nice. And when he's destroyed, goes back to the extra deck, and you, like I said, helps recycle. So he's just really good in the mid game. If, like, say 2 spirits are in the grave, all your roosters and leopards or when not in the grave, you can just recycle them back in the deck and keep on going. So I wasn't thinking about it, and I was like, maybe you want to put Nightmare Shark in because there's a lot of 3 stars. So if you want to go into your rank 3 plays, you can. And I was like, Fortune Tune, that's pretty good. Allows you to go in your conservative play, helps you build up and whatnot. But yeah, and then for side, anything you want, Light Prisoning Mirror, Shadow Prisoning Mirror, System Down. I mean, Klee's already got hit, but I mean, if you're versing Klee's, you just want to like kill him even more. That, and then I was thinking about Rekindling just because they almost all have less than 200 defense. At least all the 3 stars do. And I was wondering maybe it could be useful, but then you really don't want them banished. But I mean, I guess this is good late game if you just want to make that last game push and the attack for game. But I mean, if you want to run it, tell me about it, guys, if you like it. But hope you guys liked and enjoyed this video. I have fun making this deck. I really enjoy Fire Fists now that Spirit is back up to 3. Probably the only other deck I actually like because it was my first, well, not the deck itself, but like Fire is my favorite attribute just because it was the first deck I ever used. So I really liked you guys liked and enjoyed the video. I had fun making it, and I'll see you guys later.